The 2024 US election is already upon us, and this time, the stakes are higher than ever. We are witnessing a new era of information warfare, where truth itself has become a casualty. Misinformation, fueled by artificial intelligence and spread like wildfire across social media, is threatening the very fabric of our democracy. This isn't just about heated debates or differing opinions. This is about deliberate attempts to mislead voters, sow discord, and undermine faith in the democratic process. From fabricated images of candidates to outright lies about policies, the line between fact and fiction is becoming increasingly blurred. The consequences are real. Misinformed voters can make decisions based on falsehoods, potentially swaying election outcomes and eroding trust in our institutions. Tonight we delve into this shadowy world of digital deception, exposing the tactics used to manipulate you, the voter. Misinformation, simply put, is false or inaccurate information. It differs from disinformation, which is intentionally false information spread to deceive. However, both are dangerous and can have a corrosive effect on our society. Why should this matter to you? Because misinformation can directly impact your life. It can influence your voting decisions, your perception of candidates, and even your understanding of critical issues facing our nation. Imagine a scenario where a fabricated image of a candidate engaging in illegal activity goes viral just days before an election. This misinformation could sway undecided voters, potentially changing the course of the election. Misinformation is not just an inconvenience, it's a threat to our democracy. It undermines informed decision-making, erodes trust in legitimate news sources, and fuels social divisions. The internet, once hailed as a tool for democratizing information, has become a breeding ground for misinformation. Its rapid-fire nature and global reach allow falsehoods to spread like wildfire, reaching millions within hours. Social media platforms, with their algorithms designed to prioritize engagement, often inadvertently amplify misinformation. Sensationalized content, regardless of its veracity, tends to generate more clicks, likes, and shares, propelling it to a wider audience. Furthermore, the echo chamber effect within social media networks exacerbates the problem. Users often find themselves surrounded by like-minded individuals who reinforce their existing beliefs, even if those beliefs are based on misinformation. This creates a dangerous cycle where misinformation is shared, reshared, and amplified, making it increasingly difficult to discern fact from fiction. Adding fuel to this fire is the emergence of increasingly sophisticated artificial intelligence. AI, once confined to science fiction, is now playing a central role in the creation and dissemination of misinformation. AI-powered tools can generate incredibly realistic images, videos, and even audio recordings known as deepfakes. These deepfakes can be used to depict individuals saying or doing things they never actually did, making it incredibly difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's fabricated. Imagine a deepfake video circulating online showing a presidential candidate making inflammatory remarks. This fabricated video could go viral in hours, potentially damaging the candidate's reputation and swaying public opinion, even if it's later debunked. The ability of AI to create such convincing forgeries poses a significant threat to our ability to discern truth from falsehood, further blurring the lines in an already murky information landscape. Section 5. Fake News, Hall of Shame, Viral Lies, and AI-Powered Illusions. The 2016 US presidential election provided a stark wake-up call to the dangers of misinformation. We saw firsthand how fabricated stories, often generated by foreign actors, could spread rapidly on social media, influencing public opinion and potentially impacting the outcome of the election. One infamous example was the Pizzagate conspiracy theory, which falsely claimed that a Washington, D.C. pizzeria was a front for a child sex trafficking ring involving high-ranking Democratic Party officials. This baseless claim, fueled by social media and devoid of any evidence, had very real-world consequences. It led to death threats against the pizzeria owner, and even an armed attack on the establishment. This incident highlighted the very real danger of misinformation and its potential to incite violence and harm individuals. Section 6. Profiting from lies, the lucrative business of misinformation. While some spread misinformation out of genuine belief or misguided intentions, others are motivated by a much more cynical goal: profit. The online advertising ecosystem, often described as a click economy, rewards websites and social media accounts that generate high levels of engagement. This creates a perverse incentive where purveyors of misinformation can profit by generating sensationalized content designed to grab attention and go viral, regardless of its veracity. The more clicks, likes, and shares their content receives, the more ad revenue they generate. This financial incentive fuels the spread of misinformation, turning lies into a lucrative business. These fake news websites often masquerade as legitimate news sources, using official-sounding names and logos to deceive unsuspecting readers. Section 7. Breeding grounds for deceit: platforms where lies thrive. Social media platforms, while not inherently bad, have become the primary battleground in the fight against misinformation. Their algorithms, designed to prioritize engagement, often inadvertently amplify misinformation, creating a perfect storm for its spread. Facebook, with its massive user base and powerful algorithms, has been a particular focus of scrutiny. The platform has been used to spread misinformation about everything from political candidates to the COVID-19 pandemic. Twitter, known for its real-time news updates and rapid dissemination of information, has also faced challenges in combating misinformation. The platform's character limit and emphasis on brevity can make it difficult to provide context and debunk false claims effectively. YouTube, the world's largest video-sharing platform, has also grappled with the spread of misinformation through videos. Conspiracy theories, often presented in slickly produced videos, can gain significant traction on the platform. These platforms have taken steps to address the issue, but the fight is far from over. Section 8. The mind of the misinformed: expert insights on psychological impact. To understand the pervasiveness of misinformation, we need to delve into the psychological factors that make us susceptible to it. Our brains are wired to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs, explains Dr. Jane Miller, a cognitive psychologist specializing in misinformation. This confirmation bias makes us more likely to accept information that aligns with our worldview, even if it's false, and reject information that challenges our views, even if it's true. This inherent bias is further exploited by the emotional nature of much misinformation. Fear, anger, and outrage are powerful emotions that can cloud our judgment and make us less critical of information, adds Dr. Miller. Misinformation often plays on these emotions, making it more likely to stick in our minds and be shared with others. The rise of social media has also created a culture of instant gratification and a decreased attention span, making us more susceptible to quick, easily digestible snippets of information, regardless of their accuracy. Section 9. Fighting back: fact-checking and AI detection tools. The fight against misinformation is a multi-pronged battle, requiring a combination of technological solutions, media literacy, and government regulation. Fact-checking organizations such as PolitiFact and Snopes play a crucial role in debunking false claims and providing accurate information. These organizations employ teams of researchers who vet information, trace sources, and expose falsehoods. Social media platforms are also under increasing pressure to combat the spread of misinformation on their platforms. They have implemented a range of measures, including fact-checking partnerships, collaborating with independent fact-checking organizations to identify and flag false content, warning labels, placing warning labels on posts that contain disputed information, alerting users to the potential for misinformation, content removal, removing content that violates their policies on misinformation, hate speech, and inciting violence. Additionally, AI is being used to develop tools that can automatically detect and flag potential misinformation. These tools use machine learning algorithms to analyze text, images, and videos for patterns and inconsistencies that may indicate falsehoods. Section 10. Your vote, your weapon: media literacy in the age of deception. While technological solutions are crucial, the most potent weapon against misinformation lies in the hands of individuals: media literacy. In today's digital age, it is more important than ever to be critical consumers of information. This involves questioning your sources. Don't blindly trust information, even if it comes from a friend or family member. Verify information from multiple sources before accepting it as true. Checking for bias. Be aware of your own biases and seek out information from a variety of perspectives. Evaluating evidence. Don't just read the headline. Dig deeper into the evidence presented. Being wary of emotional appeals. Misinformation often preys on our emotions to bypass our critical thinking. Thinking before you share: don't contribute to the problem. Verify information before sharing it with others. By arming ourselves with these critical thinking skills, we can become more discerning consumers of information and help stem the tide of misinformation. Section 11. Conclusion: safeguarding democracy in a sea of digital distortions. The digital age has ushered in an era where information is abundant, but truth is often elusive. The spread of misinformation fueled by AI and the economics of the internet poses a significant threat to our democracy. We must remain vigilant in the face of this challenge. We must demand accountability from social media platforms, support fact-checking organizations, and most importantly, empower ourselves with the critical thinking skills necessary to navigate this complex digital landscape. our democracy depends on it.